Happy birthday, Dad. Here's a little poem I've written just specially for you for your birthday. Happy 90th. In 1927, a Cockney boy was born in the Docklands next to London, a place called Silverton. His parents, Tom and Ethel, could not have wanted more, but moved near Grendon village when war bombs blew up next door. A problem child he might have been, I think, as Richard grew, 'cause it wasn't very long before they had another two. Baby brother Barry and a sister they called Chell made up their little family. Now his story I will tell. While visiting his grandma, he was spying through a hedge, when he saw a girl he fancied, and he made a little pledge. One day she'd be my girlfriend when once we meet again, but for now it just would have to wait, 'cause they weren't even 10. At a social later in his teens, he asked this girl to dance. Normally she'd have said no, but thought she'd take a chance. Then an army stretch in India, writing letters every day, and on his return they courted, so what more can I say? His next career was farming, and he led a farmer's life, and in June of 1949, that girl became his wife. Their first home was a caravan with a stove, a bed, but no TV. You know what's coming next, I guess. It just was meant to be. A baby boy, a little girl, and two more just the same, made up their little family who'd carry on his name. His farming life was over in the year of 61 and moved to life insurance. A new career begun. A great big house in Selsey where we all could run around and Mum could chat over the fence when Dad was out of town. 6 more years of door to door, his youngest kid now 8. He up and moved his family and decided to migrate. In Oz, his life insurance days was really not long-lived, so he bought a little corner store, just like his parents did. Over the next 10 years or so, he bought and sold 3 more, a minute market, corner shop, and a great big cut-price store. Now, watching others overseas, he conjured up a dream, a great big Canberra food barn, the likes no one had seen. A warehouse-style layout with big, gigantic shelves, with stock kept in their boxes where people helped themselves. The system was so easy, with no price marking done. People just picked up their goods and simply marked their own. As Dad was revolutionary and computers now the fad, he led the way in scanning, the first that Oz had had. The first of many systems too, great changes had begun. The largest independent store was now Australia's #1. At 60, he retired and with Carol drove around to see this large brown sunburnt land through every single town. They joined a motorhomers club, vans few and far between, an initial nomad pioneer, Australia to be seen. A combi, coaster, swagman, auto king and even Ford, and after 20 years or so, they settled down in port. So today you're celebrating, Dad, these 90 years you've had. So look back over all that time from when you were that lad, your impact etched into our lives. The history books will tell that Richard, we all love you. Oh, and Carol, you as well. Enjoy the next 10 years ahead and let's hope even more. And as your son, I'm wondering what else you have in store. So tonight, as you go off to bed, and Mum is feeling frisky, just simply tell her, Carol, at 90, it's just too risky. Happy birthday, Dad.